Hey guys, Basketballer here. We are now on this 10th game for January 19, 2022 NBA Game Day. Man, there are a lot of games today, 13 games in total if I'm not mistaken. So let's start with this video by discussing this game between Houston Rockets with the record of 13 and 32 going up against Utah Jazz, the home team, with the record of 29 wins and 15 losses. This one will be played 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. That's going to be 10 o'clock a.m. here in Manila. And before we continue, I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Pasay Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on the bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. Alright, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings first. Um, to check on these two teams, Utah Jazz, they are actually at number 4 for their last 10 games. Man, this sucks. For the last 10 games, Utah Jazz only won 4. And approaching this game, Utah is coming off a loss, and that was that bad loss against Los Angeles Lakers. Now for Houston Rockets, man, they are dead last in the Western Conference. Out of their last 10 games, they have only won 3 times. But approaching this game, they're coming off that win. That was a good win against Sacramento. All right, Utah Jazz, they will be enjoying the home court advantage. As for the momentum, I gotta give it to Houston Rockets for real. They just defeated Sacramento Kings, while Utah Jazz, man, they can't recover their form. You know, the usual Utah Jazz, at least at the earlier part of this season, right? And for fatigue, man, both teams rested last night. So let's take a look at those who would be out for both teams. For Houston Rockets, it's just John Wall, who ain't available still. But there have been rumors that John Wall is already hitting the floor and trying to make some practices. We don't know whether he would be joining or he would be traded. I really don't know. Let's just keep an eye on the news as to what's going to happen to John. Well, for Utah Jazz, I only see 2 names here. But these 2 names are just very crucial for Utah Jazz. Hassan Whiteside, one of their bigs, a very good backup for Gobert, and Donovan Mitchell. Well, I don't have to explain what Donovan does. The spread on this game is minus 13 for the home team, Utah Jazz. All right, I'm going to make this one short. I think this one's clear. Utah Jazz is the much superior team. You can take a look at the record. You can take a look at whatever. Utah Jazz is the better team, right? But lately, the form. If we will just talk about form, it is even arguably an argument that Houston Rockets is having a better form than Utah Jazz. And why am I saying that? I checked on the last 5 games that these teams had. Man, Utah Jazz, they only won 1 game out of their last 5, while Houston Rockets, they actually won 2 games out of their last 5 games. So if we're just talking about playing form, you know, it has to go with Houston Rockets. But then I got a lot of respect with what Gobert can do, Mike Conley, Jordan Clarkson. They are superstars, man. I'm not just comfortable with the minus 13, to be quite honest. Especially when I checked on those losses that Utah Jazz lately. Man, those are unbelievable losses. Those were even double-digit losses to teams wherein they were even expected to win. I'm talking about Utah Jazz, man. So, again, putting money to Utah Jazz these days with that huge spread is just not wise, I guess I would say. I'm not gonna take a risk on that. Rather, I just put my money on the plus 13. Houston Rockets, they are coming off this win, and Utah Jazz is having this kind of, I don't know, pandemic. I'm going to pick Houston Rockets plus 13. I don't really expect Houston to win, but at least there's this plus to save as a safety net. Rockets plus 13. Peace out. Pasay love. God bless.